Hola gente.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo
¿qué tal?
están? Muchas gracias por estar una vez más con nosotros.
Y como lo prometido es deuda, el día de hoy tenemos una invitada especial. Bueno, de hecho tenemos dos invitados el día de hoy.
Olá, meu nome é Natália, eu sou brasileira. Esse é meu cachorrinho brasileiro também, que mora aqui no Canadá comigo, Valentino.
What are you talking?
Okay, maybe we should speak English.
Yeah, I think English is gonna be better.
Okay, let's
Even
start
though
with
she
this.
can speak a little bit Spanish, but I think English is gonna be the
Which is
best
a lot
option.
of fun because I speak Spanish and they don't speak Portuguese. So when they are talking to each other, I understand, but they don't understand.
It's hard for actually it's hard for me, like to understand Portuguese. No way.
What I heard, like Brazilians, they also have some Spanish classes when they are in school. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why you can understand us and we don't understand you.
Yeah, good schools in Brazil used to have not just English as second language, but also Spanish.
But the language is very close, so we can quite understand a little bit what you're saying.
No, you don't. I can quite understand you, but you don't.
I said chupego. I said chupego.
Shut up.
I don't know, that is a music that is very
Delicious.
popular.
Delicious.
We don't know the meaning, but it's Brazilian.
Like delicious.
Portuguese.
They just know like 2 or 3 music from my country and they think that, oh, I know your country.
Hey, Magalén. I don't know, that's the music that sometimes play.
Anyway, you
The samba.
guys Latinos are so crazy.
Latin. Do you know? I'm not sure. I have some old Brazilian friends as well, and there is a confusion, and even for myself, I'm not sure. Some people call us Hispanic, some people call us Latinos. So how do you classify yourself, like a Brazilian? What are you Latina?
Yeah, that's a little bit weird because of course, Brazil is Latin America as well, but as we don't speak Spanish, as we speak Portuguese, we have this lack of Spanish culture in our country. Right? So I don't feel Brazil really close to Latin America. So it's like, okay, you speak Spanish, you are Latin, I speak Portuguese, I'm Brazilian. And
I quite disagree. I will say we are Latinos, even Brazilians, but you are not Hispanic because you don't speak Spanish.
That's fine.
yeah, good
You
point.
like the weather here? Well, how? Okay, where from Brazil? But which city?
Okay, I'm from Ribeirão Preto, which is a small city in São Paulo state. And like during the winter, I guess the minimal temperature there is around 10, 12 degrees.
Okay,
And this
so-
is like during 1 week of the year.
It's not
Or like the higher or the normal temperature?
The normal one is 35 to 40.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's pretty much like Ecuador in my region, the coast
Yeah,
region.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hate it.
And
Minus-
like today is minus 19, so
Yeah.
it's really different
Yeah.
for me. But I love this country, so this doesn't matter at all.
And something that I know, he came after she came. I mean, he have all the process, and even he have Canadian.
Yeah,
Yes,
He's
yes,
a
it can be our
permanent
sponsorship.
He's a permanent resident of Canada. We have to be
Yes, he
prepared.
has all the documents as permanent resident. If he goes, he can return even with the border closed. Yes, he came 4 or 5 months ago, and he came along. Yes.
Oh.
Ok, ahora voy a hablar algunas palabras que es un poquito embarazada.
Embarazada, palabras embarazadas.
Sí,
You
no.
pregnant?
Embarazada para en mi idioma, a little bit confused.
Es diferente, como embarazoso, como.
Oh, okay. It's like you feel shame, like you're ashamed.
Yeah,
And that's really
yes.
important because if you go to Brazil and you have to be aware the words that they have, and it's just different in Spanish and different.
And can you imagine? I have a relationship with a guy that tell me something, a guy that speaks Spanish, and then I say, "Oh, I'm embarazada." The guy will run away.
Se va a quedar asustado.
Nevermore. The guy
Va a
died,
ver, va a ver.
and I was just shy.
Okay, the first word that I have, cuchara.
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 Cuchara es
para-
spoon para nosotros. Cuchara para comer. Cuchara.
Spoon. How you say
¿Cómo dices
cuchara?
eso en portugués?
Colher.
Culer. Culer.
Caler.
Y si quiero pedir una cuchara, o sea, dame una cuchara.
Pode me dar uma colher?
Suena muy chistoso cuando lo dice muy rápido.
Cuchara, culer, suena bien raro.
Pode me dar uma colher? Que
it's muy bonito. This is so amazing because like if you say something like that, like what? Like you say so fast that it makes it funny. Okay, the next one.
Transar.
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 Para nosotros transar es cuando tengo algo y le doy a otra persona, mira, te doy esto y tú me das lo otro. O sea, hacemos un acuerdo, transamos.
Sí, incluso para lo malo, están transando.
Están transando algo ahí, va haciendo una
Okay,
regla.
in Portuguese, transar is also I give you something and you give me another thing,
Like
but
what? Okay.
in a sexual way.
Oh, ok. Transar
Transar
es como...
is have sex.
Okay.
It's a gift as well.
Yeah, you are giving a...
Yeah.
Das y recibes, ¿verdad?
Te extraño.
Te extraño is, oh my gosh, I don't know you.
Te extraño es like... No te conozco, eres extraño.
Yeah, it's like,
Wait.
oh, I don't know you, te extraño. It's extraño.
Ok, para nosotros te extraño es como que no te he visto en mucho tiempo, te extraño, I miss you.
I didn't see you for a
Oh,
while.
saudade.
Saudade.
Eu sinto saudade.
Saudade.
Completamente diferente.
Saudade.
Saudade. I
Saudade.
miss you e saudade.
Saudade. Nice.
Saudade.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasa? If we go to Brazil and someone give us a really, really delicious dish, how you say that?
Está exquisito, está rico. Está muy
Oh
bueno.
my gosh, if I cook something with all my heart and the person say to me that it's esquisito.
Exquisito.
Esquisito is weird.
¿Qué es exquisito?
Weird.
Está raro, o sea, es malo.
Es raro.
No, it's like weird. What is this? What do you cooked? Oh my gosh.
Ok, si vamos a Brasil no podemos decir que la comida es exquisita porque es mala. Es raro.
Não se esqueça de pedir la colher.
Culé, exquisito. Ok, ya sabemos que.
Okay, and if you want to drink something, you have to ask for a glass, which is
Un vaso.
Un vaso.
Okay, if you need a vaso, you need to pee.
I'm gonna pee en el vaso.
Vaso is a toilet.
Oh, o sea, es la taza del baño, entonces, como que el toilet.
Ah, taza, la taza.
Taza del baño, ok.
Ah, la última que tenemos es vergüenza.
Vergüenza. Shameful, shame.
Shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, vergüenza is I'm shy. Estou com vergonha.
¿Cómo le dices?
Vergonha?
No, we are not gonna explain that.
I need to study more my Spanish.
We are not gonna
Oh my
explain
god.
that. Ok. Yo creo que
Estou
con esto,
embaraçada.
yo creo que con esto es todo por el día de la noche de hoy. Thank you so much for watching us and thank you so much for being
Bye,
here.
thank
Especially
you.
you, Valentino.
Yeah,
Yeah. Next video, just Valentino.
Muchísimas
Thank you.
gracias. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.